What up, what up, what up? It's your boy Oshin. This is Oshin's View. You already know who I'm in the building with. And he's back after a 3-month hiatus. Willie Negro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Back on his feet, jumping around and everything. We're here also with our guest, the lovely Miss Lita, that's blessed us with her presence and everything. We're going to talk some junk. You know, I'm just happy to be back in the fold because the Zooms, I thought the Zoom joints was cool for what they were.
It was all right.
It was cool for what they were, but I don't think we got any bad feedback or nothing. I just think, for me personally, it didn't have the same feel. It felt like kind of how we just be on the phone talking, but it was recorded. Like, you got to dress
Ain't
up.
nothing like being back in the building, man. Ain't nothing like being back in the building.
We in the house and it's regular T-shirts and stuff. We just all over the place. So I was like, it wasn't a real official Friday night for me. But y'all know how I feel about the BBLs. You know, y'all know, if you don't know, you know what BBL stands for?
Brazilian butt lift?
Nope.
It's not?
Nope. You know what it stands for? At least in my mind.
What?
Bitches be lying. So, and that's just how it be. It's like, I wouldn't even be calling bitches bitch. So that's gonna be even crazier with that. So
you gotta chill.
You know, but I was asked before, like, what do I prefer? I never went on record with it. Mm-hmm. Be honest. Visually, I'm cool with it. When it's looking correctly and your body's proportioned a certain way. And what I mean by that is this. I don't need to look at you and the first thing I think is, she got a BBL. Like, I want to think, oh, this is some natural shit she got going on. Now, I think part of the cheat code a little bit is, because after seeing so many women with them and, you know, augmentation and stuff, I think I look at the chest and I'll be like, nah, that's a little too perfect up there. Or whatever. And I think that's what kind of gives it away. So once I assume your augmentation was one thing, then I'm assuming the backside gets that too, especially if your legs is too small and everything. But to answer the question, I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it because if that's what makes the woman feel good about herself, have at it.
I mean, it's just like anything, man. Some BBLs be looking right. You know what I mean? Women are just beautiful. All of them. You know what I mean? Like, they just look good. Like, all of them. I can respect a beautiful BBL when it's done right. Because some people just get outrageous with it. And it'd be too much. Or when you're real skinny and then it don't match. You know what I mean? But I also can respect a slimmy that's natural, a thickie that's natural, anything. Like, women is beautiful, man. It don't really matter.
Right. Well, why we don't know that though? I think women think that guys like girls with big booties, but for me, I always had a big ass. Can I cuss?
Yes.
Okay, I always did. And I was ashamed. I was ashamed of having a big ass growing up. Like, high school, like middle school, it wasn't popular. Like, it got popular when I was in high school, about to graduate. But it was like the older men that liked me when I was in high school. But anyway, when I see BBLs, I can just tell by the stomach, because I'm like, you got to have some type of gut to have a big butt like that. Like, where's the food going? You know what I mean? Because, like, if I get in the gym and I start working out and I lose my stomach, I'm losing my ass. It's all going down. It's all dropping. So, like, but that'd be one thing. Like, and I don't feel special no more because now people be thinking my ass be fake too. Some people, I mean, a real man could tell. Can you tell between a natural booty and a fake one?
Well, take my sip. I'm more of a would have to actually feel, but I'm just saying. I can look, like I said, I go by off the legs and stuff like that, and the kind of how you walk in and everything else. So, but I'm gonna be honest, cheat code, I don't think I look, if it looks good, I don't think I delve any deeper into it, at least mentally.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like that. So, you can fool me, you know what I'm saying, if that's the case. But if you fool me, then you fooled me. But it's like, there's been times where I'm like, this is clearly paid for.
Yeah.
Because it just doesn't look good. It's like, oh, this is overtly all over the place.
But to go off what you said, though, I think a lot of women just see the attention that BBLs get. Because any woman that has... Men like big butts. Men like big boobs. They also like flat stomachs. So whether it's natural or fake, you're going to get that attention.
Right.
So the reason that women say men like BBLs is because we do, because we like that.
Right.
We also like natural women though. Like I'm sure you don't have a problem getting men, right?
No.
Right. Because you got a big butt. So if guys like big butts, they going like you.
But even if I was 300 pounds, I wouldn't have no problem with no ass. I wouldn't have no problem getting a man because there's men out there that like big women.
Yes, so why would you say? Why would you say it seems like? Hey yo!
I'm just saying, club choices exist for a reason.
Hey yo!
No shade to nobody. I'm just saying, club choices.
Oh, that's outrageous.
I've been to club choices twice, and I've seen a few things, but I'm not gonna lie, I've noticed the pattern.
Hey,
and
yo.
The pattern was the pattern. I was like, ooh.
Yeah, so but like you said,
they got men strippers down there, and that's where all the big girls go.
That's crazy.
Man.
That's crazy. But like you said, men like all different types of women, but I always hear women say, all men like the women with BBLs. And they like the women with the guts, and they like the slimmies. They like men just like women.
I think y'all men, like, y'all somehow be like together coming out what we like this year. You know what I mean? Y'all like girls with short haircuts, and y'all like girls with like long legs. Like it changes like every 5 years what y'all like. Is it me?
No, it's not. I wouldn't say.
I'm making that up.
No, you're not making it up. But the whole thing is this. This is what I think one of the issues are. What somebody likes and what somebody will want to deal with are two different things.
100%.
And this is the whole thing. Guys, we live in a fantasy world, especially when it comes to sex. Like, it's just, I'm warmed up now.
Yeah.
But what you call it, when it comes to sex, guys live in a fantasy world. Because don't get it twisted. You get a chick with a BBL, that box is the same thing. You know what I'm saying? What she was doing before she got that, that body don't do nothing extra to it. And the whole thing is this. Guys are visual with it. Like, it might be some chicks. A lot of times, this is what goes into the thought process of a guy. I'm about to walk down the street with shorty. She look like something. I'm going to get a whole bunch of attention. Because they going to be like, damn, he got a nice joint with him. We don't know. They ain't never slept with her. So they don't know how she is in bed or nothing. But guys are going to assume, I know she getting crazy. Until you either deny it or confirm it. You know what I'm saying? And most times, guys will be like, nah, it was a good time. Because I've been with women before that I'm looking like visually, I'm like, oh, this shit gonna be all right. It go down, I'm like, it was cool. You know, it's like that. She was just laying there. I was like, oh, this is more visual. So now in the act, I'm thinking of all kind of other things and visualizing stuff because I'm looking like she ain't helping the cause. So guys like that, we'll double tap on something because it looks away. But at the same time, if this is what you want to deal with every night, I'm gonna talk for a good majority of the guys. Dudes ain't doing that all the time because we still just like regular chicks a lot of times.
We do.
It's just like regular chicks.
But the thing is, I think that's crazy. No, it don't be a season of what guys like. I think, okay, this is, because now I'm warmed up. I think women have a hard time being denied. So, like, if a guy doesn't like you, then that's guys. Whereas men always get denied. Every man I know be getting shot down and have success too. But what we do is we gravitate to what we like and hope that they like us. And we understand I understand some chicks don't like light-skinned dudes. And hey, that's not me. That's not for me. They not for me.
It's about
You know
five
what
of them.
That's what I'm saying.
No. And I'm sick of your shit. Yo, because you always try to be like you on Struggle Master. Yo, I'm not. You know what? I'm not even buying that. No,
I said some.
yeah, some. You talking like 5 chicks on the planet that don't like this. Yo. The struggle is me. I get the struggle.
You tall though.
No, but this is why I get the struggle. This is why I get the struggle. Because I'm not dark enough for the light-skinned chicks, and I'm not light enough for the dark-skinned ones.
Yeah.
So us middle complexion caramel brothers, we struggle with that.
You do know that I know you, right?
Yo, but I be having to do extra talking and extra stuff. You know who shows me the love? The Dominicans. Because they think I'm one of them or whatever. Other than that, I be having to talk all extra and you walk and all you hear in the background, if you want to get off on your own, they automatically give you the I'll be short treatment.
Yo, you
don't know what it's like to be discriminated against.
You bugging, yo.
And she don't even.
Oh, colorism.
It's colorism is real. It's real.
You colorism with the men. Nobody want to talk about that.
They don't. It's a real thing. It's a real thing. Nobody want to talk about that.
Yo, my point still stands. Men accept where we stand in things, and women, for the most part, are like, yo, men just like whatever they're not. Like all the skinny women I know is like, yo, men always like thick girls, and all the big girls are like, oh, men only want skinny girls. It's just, hey, those women don't want you. It's a lot of men that do.
Right, but so do you feel like okay? So let me say this because y'all not trying to y'all know what I mean. Right. Okay, in the 90s when Maya and all them, it was all skinny girls on TV. That's what y'all was attracted to. Like, y'all wasn't attracted to, like, the big booties until, like, Nikki came out, Jennifer Lopez. Like, maybe on TV, but for a long time, like, it was not popular.
Like this.
There's no supermodels that looks like this. Basically.
The whole thing is this. There's truth to that. I'm not going to shoot it down completely. What I'm saying is this. Women, y'all self-esteem gets worked on 24 hours a day. No, for real. Like, cause I heard. This is y'all self-esteem gets worked on because, like you said, on TV, commercials, look like this, such and such.
The magazine.
Guys, our joint is a lot simpler. You either got to be the toughest guy, you either got to be the man. It's always a super alpha that you have to be. You look at any movie, any guy that's in the movie, no matter how he looks, if he's the tough guy, he gets the girl at the end of the movie. Right. Regardless of how he looks or nothing. So we have to work on being the man. Like there's no, of course there's room for everybody to be humble and stuff like that. But for the most part, it's like, yo, guys are stretching to be that one. You're a woman. I'm pretty sure you've been on dates where you like, this nigga's just trying too hard to impress me. You already kind of like him. He don't know that you like, yo, I actually kind of like you how you are, but he's just doing the most to try to impress you, and it's actually turning you off.
Right.
But
that happened a lot.
To his small defense, he's been brainwashed too. Right. I gotta show her I'm the man. I gotta show her this, as opposed to just being the man. Right. Now I gotta show you. Oh, you sitting at the dinner table. Yo. Yeah, that's my man. You know, he's that's just my man Freddie. You know, he's a producer. He's such. He's running down with this, so you can be like, oh, he knows all kind of people. Yeah, you know. And then he might do something like, damn, I went and got my car washed today for a reason. You know what I'm saying? He's just doing all this to try to impress you, and you sit there after a while like, oh, this nigga is corny. And he pretty much talked the drawers right back up. He was down, he done talked them back up. Yeah. So I think it happens on both sides. But the whole, I wouldn't say Nikki's in them. I was just always like women with curves, period, or whatever. Now,
in middle school,
yeah, because I was young and horny, like so. I was into
100%, 100%.
Y'all like the girls
That's
with big
crazy.
titties in middle school. Come on, y'all like the girls with big titties before y'all like girls with big asses. Come
No,
on.
I'm not a titty guy. Are you a titty guy?
Y'all like girls
I
with
like
titties.
titties, yo.
Y'all like
I
the
ain't gonna
titties
lie.
before y'all like the ass. I think when y'all became men and y'all start getting horny, y'all may like the ass. But as little boys and y'all first like the girls with nice titties.
I'm gonna tell you why I wasn't the titty man at that younger age. Because I went to a lot of house parties, and what titties gonna do for me? When
Right.
she turned around, that's what got me standing up. So I was early on butts. Like titties was just cool. Like I done had fair share chicks that was kind of like, oh, speed bump, and that's it. And I didn't have no problem with them
Right.
because they had a nice butt. So I was always on that. I was always on that.
So sad.
But I was what's my shorty name from is it Molly?
No, you talking about
Joy Taylor.
Yes,
because that's
Joy
what you call
Taylor.
Jason Taylor's sister or whatever. She was talking about how she can't have a guy. She can't be in a relationship where a guy, whoever she's dealing with, doesn't have any female friends. So I had to look at the clip a few times because I wanted to see where they was going with it. And her and the other lady, I don't even know her name, their whole thing was, you can't not have input about women only from men. So I'm going to need you to have female friends that you actually converse with and be with that. So, ask you, being the lady here, is there any truthfulness to that? Not saying truth, but it's like, is there anything solid to that? But it's like, I kind of agree with that too.
Oh no, I don't agree with that at all. They be the same woman that's going to take your man. And why would you? I don't want my man to have any female friends. First of all, he could, if he want none.
Okay, go ahead.
And if he don't dump it, like, cause once you got a female, like, why is your friend still there? Only thing she gonna do is give you advice to keep you away from her. You know what I mean? Like they come into your relationship with the advice that they give your man, like, oh, won't you just make up with her? Won't you spend more time with her? They ain't sincere. And then he gonna be like, no, it's a mind thing, cause they really want each other. You know what I'm saying?
So you don't hold up. So you don't think no guys and women and man and a woman can't be friends?
They can't be friends. They gonna eventually have sex, or they had sex. Why would a man want to be around a woman that ain't giving him no ass? Would you be around a woman every day that you're not gonna have sex with?
Yes. I'm gonna tell you why. Because I'm a communicator, for one. I talk. Some conversations I'm not gonna have with the fellas all the time. I need, like this. Everybody has physical needs, correct? Mm-hmm. We can all agree to that.
Right.
Where do women get your emotional needs met at?
From the man.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Now, you don't. So you mean to tell me? Well, you said she's claiming she has no friends.
I have no friends.
But we'll get to that in a second too. But
We will.
For me, if you're not
That's
in a relationship, because I've got female friends that are attractive, I've never slept with, and we have great conversations, and I get to unload on them. Now, to your other part, I still have a couple of female friends from back in the day that, yes, we went there. But the reason why we went there is because, for one, if you look at me, it's a lot of sexual tension.
Hey, yo, come on.
No, I'm just saying.
Yo.
Sometimes you gotta get the Listen, hold up. Sometimes you have to get the sexual tension out the way for the friendship to go forward.
Exactly.
I'm telling you, because it's like y'all are standing there,
But
y'all having great conversation, and you being real cool, but it's still a little level of attraction. And it's like, yo, it's not that attraction of, I want to be her boyfriend. I want to be her boyfriend, and maybe she's not like, I want to be his girlfriend. It's kind of like, I wonder how it would be.
But that's to her point. That's to her
no,
point.
Listen, it is to her point. That's why I said that's why I was going that way. It is to her point. What I'm saying is, it's going down, and then it stopped, and we were just friends. I'm talking about they don't want to have relationships, and we were just cool, and we never went back at it. And that doesn't mean it was a bad experience sexually. It just got out the way.
Because you didn't want it. But if it was up to her, you would be her man. She's just waiting for the right opportunity. waiting for you to be down. They say you can get a man to fall in love with you when he get broke. Waiting for you to get broke, waiting for you to be all out, and then she gonna make a move.
When the guy gets broke,
That's when it's easy to make a man fall in love with you when he falls. We know that.
I ain't never heard that.
Oh, I heard it.
But that
If I want to
ball,
I gotta wait till you fall. They all fall, and then you go in.
so you saying, so that goes to the point of how women, why do y'all just love broken men so much?
Because you can fix him. To fix him to be the man you always wanted.
Okay.
And you're gonna give him advice to be the man. Any advice she giving you is the advice that she would give her man for her. She really want to be with you. You just not interested in her.
That's a toxic trait. That is toxic.
That's a little toxic.
That's a toxic trait.
How's it toxic?
You want a broken man to fix it? That's
Because a
toxic.
broken man needs you. You understand, as a woman, and you saying being like he's to head, she's you to tail. Like you never have an input or nothing, but a broken man will listen to you. He will love you. He'll spend time with you, you know, and he'll take your advice. He's like, what else he got?
I think that's a good one. I like how she started that one. I think that's a big misconception. I think that
It is. It'll bite you on your ass.
I think it kind of causes some rifts in some relationships, and this is why. And I want you to talk to this too. The whole theory of the broken man, if he's up, is that, and the third. Because my theory is, well, once the guy gets to this point, you don't want him at that point forever. So once he gets past that point, now he's not broken anymore.
And he probably don't want you anymore. And a lot of men, then the woman that stay with him until he get money, and then that's when he, like Kevin Hart, get another girl when you get in Hollywood.
I'm gonna tell you why it's toxic. It's toxic because you said when they're broken, they need you, right? I don't want to be needed. I don't want you to need me. I just want you to want me. It's toxic if you need me. A child needs me. That's a burden. You see what I'm saying? That's a burden. If I'm here just because I need to be, do I really want to be here? So now when I don't need to be here anymore and I leave, then what's the deal?
And she be heartbroken like most women. Like eventually, like when you be with a broken man and you help him get on his feet, he will leave you for another woman because you wasn't his first choice anyway.
Because you was with him, he was with you because he needed to be, not because he wanted to be.
We don't care. We just got
That's why I said it's toxic.
Women don't care.
Exactly.
They don't care, but
That's
they
why I said it's toxic.
They finally feel needed and feel appreciated. That's why you got women that go to work and let a man stay on the couch, and she'll make sure he never be fixed again, so he can always need her.
It's toxic.
It's toxic, but it's love to her because she really feel it. You know what I'm saying?
It's not love. It's manipulation.
It's love, though. We'll take it.
I know you'll take it, but it's manipulation.
That's one of those difference between standards and preference.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what I surmise from that part. Because to be wanted, like I said, I want to be wanted. Needed, I want to be needed to a degree too. The need that I'm talking about is emotionally. That's the whole thing. I got to be your go-to if you got an issue. I'm not saying you can't talk to nobody else, but I feel I need to be one of the first calls. Like, you know, that's I feel like bring that to the table in a relationship. But the whole, I'm not saying, and I'm not going to cheapen your statement because I don't think it's broken in the sense of financially. Because if somebody's up, they can still want you and need you, and they financially up or whatever. Now, a lot of times that won't be the case. But there are times where dudes is like, nah, this is where I need to be because she makes me feel like this. She makes me a better person because of this. Now, I just don't want somebody to, their happiness shouldn't hinge on just me making them fully happy and things like that.
And it's standards. It's standards because when somebody is not up, they have less options, right? So if I'm with you, then is that really my number one option? When I'm down, you see what I'm saying? It's almost like a low self-esteem battle. Like I need to get somebody who down because that's easy. I can get them. You know what I mean? Because that tells you how you feel about yourself in a way. Like if I need to be with somebody that's down, that's how I feel about me. I don't never need to be with nobody that's down.
Okay, so let's say you say you really like the girl, and you've been her friend, and like she's broken because she just broke up with her boyfriend, and you gonna move in. This is your opportunity. Is that toxic?
100%. Like, why I'm going to move in with the chick because she at her low point.
Move in, but you going to be there for, you know how y'all got to, like, oh, he broke your heart the whole time. Y'all know y'all want some cat. And y'all do not care. Y'all don't care about her feelings.
That's different.
That's toxic.
Yes, that's toxic. And they fall for the same tricks because that don't mean we want to be with them. That just mean we want to hit it. That goes to the point from the beginning.
And
how are we friends is if we platonic friends if when the opportunity arises, I'm going to jump right in there. Then we wasn't really friends like that.
That's what I be saying. That's why I don't think.
Oh, I agree with what you said. He didn't agree with what you said.
No, I don't agree. I didn't agree with that part because my thing is this. My clarity for my female friends is simple. I am not the Gary Apple Yellow friend. I don't be saying gay.
Wait, okay.
And that's online thing. It seems like every time I say gay, they block me for something. I could be talking empowerment of gay. They'll be like, nah, nigga, you think you slick. And they'll just block me. So I say all that to say, if it's not even the fact, that's a weasel technique. I know I don't like that. Befriending somebody just because, no, I be actually friends with them. But I'm a sexual being. So it's like, okay, we're friends. I'm not even going to cross the line. But you're not going to be like, oh, we getting dressed for the club. And you come out in a bra and panties talk about, so what should I wear? I'm like, oh.
Nothing.
You think you're sweet. You cannot get undressed in front of me talking about, that's just Oshin. I'm like, no, it's not. Because that shit going to turn into, I don't know if y'all ever saw.
But that's the point,
No, have you ever seen, what you call it, what's that, For Color Girls?
Yes.
Remember the scene where the chick invited him over and she was like, she told this nigga get comfortable. This nigga started taking off his clothes. Yo, I fell out. But that's what I'm thinking of. If a chick be like, oh, just get comfortable. So what should I wear? What should you wear? What do you mean? Ain't nobody wearing nothing no more. Like, you can't do that. Because I feel that's a level of disrespect towards me.
But that's how girls be with their friends.
They better be their gay friend.
With their friends. Their friends. I don't really believe in fully platonic friends or relationships. I think you can be friends with a girl, like you said, if y'all got the sex out the way. Then you can be platonic. Y'all already had sex.
What if you're not physically attracted to her?
Or if
that's up to
exactly,
you, but she's waiting for her opportunity.
No, maybe she's not. Maybe she's not what you call attracted to me that way. Either.
Why is she talking to you then?
Because we're friends.
No, she wants you.
No, ain't
no female gonna want to be around a man that she don't want.
What?
Do you know how rare it is to have a man? What is it, 10 women to one man or something like that? Yeah, she's waiting. She waiting for you to choose her. You don't want her. But trust me, if she ain't like you like that, she wouldn't even be around you.
So hold up, you mean to tell me all the female friends that I have that I haven't slept with are just waiting for me
to choose them?
Shit.
Why would they wait? Like a woman ain't gonna be around a man she don't want to be with or be around. Oh, like what for? Unless she using you, like unless you want her, and she said no to you.
So men can't communicate. We can't just be good people that they have good conversation with, and you have insight with things and you give good advice. All that means nothing because the woman is either waiting for you to choose her or she's waiting for an opportunity.
Right.
Ooh.
Well, what else? Why would else? She got brothers. She got a father.
Maybe she don't have a brother.
Well, she got uncles. She got brothers. She got other people she can talk to. Why you?
Oh, you getting killed? This is gonna be amazing when she posts this.
I kind of agree. I like
Jesus Christ.
Platonic friends is a crazy place to be. I used to say Like if you got female friends, that's just friends that you never had sex with. That or you had sex with and you got it out the way. You don't want to have sex with them anymore. Because why? I just don't understand. Like I've seen it too much.
In my life. Right.
I've seen it too much. Like it just happens. Like somebody lose a boyfriend or a girlfriend, and next thing you know, y'all having sex. You know what I mean? Because that energy is there between a man and a woman. That energy is not there between a woman and a woman or a man and a man,
right.
Unless they gay.
Well, I'm going to say it's 2024. It is energies between men and men.
I get it. Yeah. I get it, but you know what I mean? Like, but between a man and a woman, unless one of them is gay, that energy is there. Like it's
even
just
if they're
right
gay,
there.
They are still like give them enough drink and something might still go down.
Man, listen, I know almost every gay person I know got a kid from having sex.
Like I said, they're gay. It's son though. You know what I'm saying? Son right over there.
Look, I done been in relationships, and my boyfriend was, swear to God, this girl is his friend. He not attracted to her. She not attracted to him. But when she starts seeing him happy with me, and he didn't need to talk to her like that, now she want to call a little bit more. Now she want to give him a little bit more advice. Then her feelings start, when she starts seeing him with another woman, that's when her feelings started catching on. I'm like, I told you she wanted to be with you the whole time. You don't ever listen.
But you say he stopped talking to her.
Because he got a girlfriend now.
Because now you're the one that's feeling that void of that.
Yeah. And now she's going to feel left out, and then she's not even going to know how much she cared about you until she see you happy with somebody else. But in her mind, she always knows she was waiting for you. But sometimes you can forget and like just enjoy the ride.
I find that, I ain't going to say a little hard to fathom women, because it's like, y'all the ones that can actually make it happen if that's the case. Guys, we the one that kind of have to toe the line for that female friend, that because you don't want to cross the line and blow the whole thing. I told you before that was the same thing, but I sent the pic, and I was like, just read the situation wrong, and me and her are no longer friends no more. Not because of the
pic.
What
happened? Can you explain? Can you tell us about the pic?
Oh man. Well, all right, fine. I'm gonna tell you, since I brought it up, shit, can't leave you in the dark. Long story short, somebody else, we were just friends. He knows who the person is. We were just friends and everything. It was one of those rainy nights. Wasn't really going nowhere. She wasn't going nowhere. We're texting back and forth and everything. And I felt she made a comment that was like kind of the door might have been opened a little bit to see like, well, shit, she might, if I answer this the right way, she might say, I'll come over, we can watch the movie. Now at that point, I'm like, okay, I know what this is. So something happened, and I'm not saying something because I really don't remember that one detail, but I do know I wound up, and I'm not even a dick pic sender. And something told me,
that's his style now. Now you don't got wait.
So I sent the joint.
Oh God.
And it went radio dark. And now I'm already like, wait a minute. I've sent them before off request. I've never just arbitrarily just sent it. So this was the first time for me for that. So, but at the same time, guys, we go off of percentages and success rate. So if the 5 women prior to that asked me for a pic, I send it, and then they're like, oh, da-da-da-da, and it goes up. I'm like, okay, well, the pic is official. So I sent it, it went radio dark. So now I'm like, shit. Like,
no text back.
Was she not impressed? And what made it worse, we worked together. She avoided me for like 2 days.
Oh, God.
And then we finally spoke. She was just like, yo, why would you send that? And I was kind of like, yo, I thought that's where the conversation was going. But I was like, my bad. But the friendship never got back. It just, like, literally, it just never got back after that. And I was like, it's not a fact of I missed that relationship, but I'm a little upset at how it ended. And it was just looking like, oh, that was me. And I consider myself someone that reads the room correctly. And that one I just misjudged.
I feel like maybe because like even if I have been around guys, I'm like just waiting for him to choose me, deal with his bullshit, whatever. That I don't do with everyone, and just wait patiently, right? But you want him to take you seriously when he chooses you. You don't want him to feel like, oh, this is gonna be a jump off. You want it to be more than once. You know what I mean? Maybe you would have asked her like, hey, I made dinner. You want to come over and eat? You know what I'm saying? Like make it like you trying to like start a relationship with her. It would have went off. But she probably got that stuff a lot, cause I get mad dick pics too. And like,
this nigga sent the full on dick.
Was it hard? Now that's another thing. If you send me a soft dick pic, I'm not talking.
I'm just
that's crazy.
Look here, all I'm saying is this.
Yeah.
You don't always have to be hard to send a good one.
Yeah.
Because I'm telling you this. Like this. I got my days. Some days I'm more of a grower. Some days I'm more of a shower. But I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I can just go down. Sometimes I'm just like, so what you say? You want to pick? Like, come on, wake up, you son. So,
Oh, this is outrageous.
Oh, like, no, you probably the soft dick pics is ugly.
I would never say it definitely wasn't soft.
Well, it gotta be all the way, like it's about to go off.
What I'm saying is, but you just said something that triggered. And she just said it, and because I didn't want to cut. I didn't want to cut up.
What was that?
Cut her off. It was we was talking about, waiting for the guys. I got it back. It was a woman that she was attracted to me and stuff. She liked me. Long story short, we never dealt with each other. Like I would see her out in the club or whatever. Mm-hmm. She would give me a crazy dance. Like I'm a sexual person. I'm into body language. Talking is the easy part because if I get the right body language from you, I already know where it's going. It's not just about the sex. I just know where we stand because women ain't gonna just let anybody be all over unless there's some type of body chemistry there. Mm-hmm. So in my mind, I thought the body chemistry was there, but I was talking to her one time like 2 a.m. We on the phone once again, the damn rainy nights or whatever. But this time I was driving from the spot, so maybe it was like 1:40. So I'm driving because I'm a driver. I like driving. I would say I could drive. So I'm driving just in the city, just whatever, playing the music. But I'm talking to her on the phone. We on the phone for like 30 minutes. So I'm like, well, you up? In my mind, I'm like, you're up. I'm driving. I can come by. Whatever. She's like, nah, because if you come, da-da-da-da-da. Back in my mind, I'm like, yeah, you up. Let's see what it is. We've been doing this 2-step for a minute. Long story short, of course, nothing happened that night. Nothing. It never went down. Never had sex with her, nothing like that. I ain't gonna say I stopped talking to her, but it was one of those, I kind of stopped dating. Like if I see her out, hey, I was giving her a church hug. What's up? You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Because I'm like, you're not interested in me like that. So I hear from, we had a mutual friend, which was a girl that I was cool with. She was like, yo, why you never talk to her? I was like, yo, I'm sorry, she wasn't sexual enough for me. She was like, who, her? And I was like, yeah. She was like, trust me, she's sexual. She didn't really throw under the bus, but she was like, I don't know what you're thinking. I know her. She gets it in. She never said she was a honer like that, but she was like, that ain't the case. So I was never going to blow up the friend and say this is what this and the third. But me and her wound up having a conversation a couple of months later. She asked me, she left the door open. She asked me, well, why you never really pursued me? And I said, yo, I ain't going to lie. You're not sexual enough. Da-da-da-da-da. She proceeds to go into, no, she starts telling me, I hate that. Don't tell me about all your exploits. Then when you come to me, she was like, I just didn't want you to think it was just that.
Right.
Oh, I ain't never want to mess with her after that. The reason why I didn't want to do that is because this. I feel that's a mechanism to use to control it. My thing is this. I don't want you sleeping with any guy that approaches you. What I'm saying is this. If you got feelings and we vibing, don't hold back your sexuality just because you're like, well, I want you like me. I'm looking like that would have been one of the things that would have got us to the full
way of
thing.
thinking.
You see what I'm saying? Because if you're already openly sexual with guys that you're kind of like, he's all right. And then when it comes to the guy that you actually like,
it's so backwards.
I don't want to show him like that. I'm like, yo, that could be the thing that pushes him over the top. I'm not saying you have to sleep with him, but don't scale it back just for the sake of scaling it back.
Well, I mean, we raised to believe if he wait for you, he'll marry you. If he wait for you, yeah. Like they said, they used to make a man. Like even my father, like make a man wait like 6 months, and they say the longer he can wait, the better chances you'll have
your
of being in a
father.
relationship.
I have a daughter. I'm gonna tell her the same thing.
So you telling me that y'all don't appreciate women that make y'all chase it?
Fuck
like, y'all don't like to chase? Y'all do.
No, we don't.
Y'all don't like a woman that's gonna like not give it up on the first night?
You never said nothing about the first night. Never mind the first night.
No, you mad because she ain't give it to you.
No,
that's not the case.
That's not why I was mad.
She would try to be in the relationship. She tried
to slow walking as opposed to being like, okay, she was cool. I was interested in her. It could have been past sex, of course. But my thing is the fact that you're doing it just because you're trying to control how I'm going to feel about it. And I'm looking like, yo, but like this. I've had, and this is why I'm glad we got a woman here because we can have these conversations now. Mm. I've had a lot of one night stands. Mm-hmm. What makes
why did they become your girlfriend?
Hold up.
This nigga talking about my light skin ain't gonna say it's hard for him, and then jump right out there and say I've had a lot of one night stands.
He's a pick guy.
No, because I'm a closer.
You see what I'm saying?
Look here, I'm just a closer. I just know how to close the deal. That's all I was about.
Finish your story. You've had a lot of one night stands.
What makes it a one night stand? Let's break down the one night stand.
Yeah, that's what
makes it a one night stand. Situationally adds to why it's one night stand. For example, you're out of town, you're only in town for 3 days. Chances are it's gonna be a one-nighter. Mm-hmm. Chances are, unless you're just a traveler like that, you can do like that. So situationally. Now, the part that makes it the one night stand when it's in town or wherever you at is because how you treat them the next day. Now the thing is this, I've had one-nighters that didn't have to be one-nighters. I've called them the next day. Yo, what's up? Da 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 da. That doesn't mean I want to be their boyfriend. That doesn't mean they want to be my girlfriend. Whatever. But it was like, we could still be in contact. But I've had my fair share of women be like, I just thought since we did it the first day. This is what they said. I thought since we did it the first night, you wasn't gonna respect me. You thinking for me?
But that's normally how it is, though.
No, it's not.
Go ahead, let her talk.
Go ahead.
Let her talk.
I mean, like me, if I really like this guy, and like I say, oh, this is a guy I want to keep in my life for a long time, and I had sex with him on the first night, I don't even want to talk to him no more. I'm not even interested. Like, he's a whore. This is what he do to all women, and he did me like the other nigga did me in past.
Hold up. Let me.
Guys that really liked me, and he wanted this. They wanted it so bad, and I gave it to him. I just wasn't interested anymore. Like,
let me tell you the flaw.
He's a whore.
It's such flawed logic. It's such flawed logic. Because we are men. If you give it to us, how does that make us a whore? You've given it to us.
Like, why you just couldn't wait? Like, why you just
no.
Why we couldn't go out to dinner? Like, why you couldn't
so y'all couldn't go out to dinner?
Like, no. Like, they say somebody I like we talking on the phone or whatever, and I'm like, yeah, I ain't gonna give it to him. I may be in like next week. Like, let me see if he'll be around me without trying to have sex with me, because all men try to have sex with me. Can he just not try to do it?
Hold up.
Would make me feel special.
So let me get this straight. You didn't go out to dinner with him. Did he want to try to take you out to dinner? Because if you liked him, that means you just went straight back to his crib. So you lowered what you do because under the guise of I liked him. So, and that goes back to what you always say. Mm-hmm. If they like you, y'all to go for any other thing. Mm-hmm. Because the guy that you don't like that you might think, he's good looking, but I don't know yet. You're going to make him take you out, not putting the gun to his head, but you're definitely going to blind.
But it's different. This is why it's flawed logic.
When it comes to somebody that you like,
but this is why it's flawed logic. Think about it like this.
Because you want to feel...
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Because you want to feel special. You are like, and especially if she's a beautiful woman, a lot of men want to have sex with her. She's the one that has sex with a man who don't want her. A man that's just like, You alright, Shorty, but I'm not attracted to that. I just want to really talk to you. That'll make like that's what we want. You know what I'm saying?
My thing
From
is
the man we like.
Right. So let me. This is the logic. This is what I'm hearing when you say this. I'm hearing like, all right, if you just attractive or something, I'll have sex with you early. But if I like you, I need to make you wait a little bit. How is that logical?
Thank you. Not that it's just because you're attracted. They probably have a certain person they having sex with, but ain't no stranger gonna come up and get it like that.
Okay, so I'm gonna have sex with this certain person that I'm having sex with that I don't necessarily want to be in a relationship with, but the person that I want to be in a relationship with, I'm gonna play the games with him. I'm gonna say, nah, let's wait a week, let's wait 2 weeks, let's wait a month. But the guy that's just the guy that I'm having sex with, I'll just let him do whatever.
What's wrong with that? Like you want him to you want him to like make you feel good. Like it's a lot of women out here that didn't have sex with their husbands and got married. Y'all know it's men out here that
don't do that.
Like
don't do that.
Chase.
No, it ain't.
It's men out
it's
here.
Not a lot of women.
I can't believe y'all trying to sit up here saying y'all like women that don't like that. Y'all don't chase. Y'all don't like to chase.
I don't like. No.
I believe what you said about there's a lot of women that did this. I just don't think it's a whole. I put it like this. When most guys say, when we say all women are like this, we don't mean 100% of y'all. We just talking about the greater majority. So that's anything over 50%. So I'm gonna give you some room with that. But the thing is, when you saying guys that didn't see what they were, you talking about a very small percentage.
Yes, you talking about a super Christian,
way underneath 50%.
A super religious person are the only people that get married without having sex with their. Oh, I can't even fathom that.
But a girl you got a crush on, wouldn't you give her whatever she want to have sex with her?
Well, the thing about that the fun.
No.
The fun. Hold up.
Let me
go ahead.
All right. So my thing is this: even if I wait for this girl, right?
Will you appreciate it though? If you waited for it?
No, that does not make me appreciate it.
Okay.
If I'm waiting, that doesn't mean I'm not having sex. Like I won't even attempt to wait if I'm not having sex with somebody. You see what I'm saying? So the wait doesn't even mean anything. It's not like I'm waiting for this super prize. If I like you, I like you. If I don't, I don't. You know what I mean? What you can do is play a game and turn me off from liking you. Like he said with the girl. He was like, yo, why? He felt like, why would you even play like that? Like if you like me, then we could have we was already texting and talking and playing this little back and forth thing. We liked each other. I knew that. So, but when the attempt happened, you wanted me to attempt again and again and again. And no, for what?
So you telling me you can have sex with a girl on the first night and respect her?
Absolutely.
Say, I want to marry this woman. She fucked me on the first night.
I can. Yes, but I can also. But I can also.
I'm gonna talk to that after you.
Right, but I can also say that I'm not marrying nobody after the first night. I have to get to know you. If I get to know you and you that person, then I could marry you.
Why you can't get to know her and have sex with the other girls and just get to know her? Why?
I can do that. I can do that. You can get to know her while having sex with the other girls, but if I find out that this was a ploy or a game or I just wanted to make you wait, that's manipulation, and that turns me off. I'm not with the manipulation.
That's where it becomes a turnoff.
That's crazy.
That's where it becomes a turnoff because the thing is this. Okay, I don't want to gloss over it before I forget. You said, can you sleep with somebody first night and then they be wife material?
Right.
When I was younger, no, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Okay.
Because when you're younger, as a guy, if you any guy that can control when you get sex, and what I mean by that is like you understand how the nightlife goes, you know how things go. You know what I can put. Getting sex is all about putting yourself in the position for it to happen. It ain't about just running out there and be like, I'm gonna grab this person. It's kind of like I put myself in these surroundings. This is the kind of shit that can happen. So I say all that to this. Before all these elaborate one night stands, I still remember my very first one night stand. That's because it is important that I remembered it because how it went. The whole thing was this: when you're younger, a one night stand feels like luck pure luck. That's why you looking like, so your mindset, you got a younger mindset too. You like, shit, she must do this with everybody. It took maybe after, I ain't gonna lie, maybe after the 5th or more so time, after a while I started being like, nah, I think it's me pulling it out of them.
Talk your shit, King.
No, but you know what I'm saying? But I still wasn't super convinced.
Right.
But it was just like, nah, she ain't just doing this with everybody. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to say, because I don't like putting the whole stamps on women just cause.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Me and my man from D-Ware, you know what I'm talking about? We used to go back and forth, be like, yo, you just luck. I'm like, it was luck when I was younger. I'm like, nah, she's a woman. We had a vibe, and she went on her feelings, I went on my feelings, and it happened that night. And we still talk, communicate, whatever. But she can still be that person. Now, just because we didn't get together fully, maybe it was just like, nah, you know, we got some things in common, but there's some things that just aren't clicking. But you cool, da-da-da-da-da. But this whole image that women be like, well, if we have sex the first night, you're not gonna like me. I'm like, no. Like, that's not, because look here, I want to give you this scenario too. I did that one time, and I will never do it again.
What you did?
The chick was in the bed. She had panties and bra.
Did she have a big ass?
Yes, she was voluptuous.
Okay.
She goes like this. She ain't saying nothing. Normally, you in panties and bra, that's game over. It's layup time. What my dumb ass do? Yo, you know what I'm saying? Because you know the voice goes down. Yeah, we ain't got to do nothing. We just going to chill. I just want to hold you tonight. Man, it took me 2 years to hit it after that. I didn't hit it. I only hit it one time, and it was 2 years later. And I was heated. Because same way you said about the trace, you know what it probably was? And she said it too. She was like, yo, that night we ain't do nothing. I didn't think you was interested in me.
I'm gonna tell you,
to be too smart for
That's because she was a whore.
She wasn't a whore. She just was like, yo, we was in the moment, and she said,
that's a good question. Her feel like a whore. A good question. Do you think chicks is whores because they let somebody hit on the first night?
She feeling bad that he did not want to have sex with her. She was in her whore phase. Every woman got a whore phase. You know what I mean?
All right, I get it.
She wanted some.
But answer my question.
But if he would have went to one of them, the other girl, the one that he was dancing with, it was like, hey, I don't want to do nothing with you. You would have hit it like the next day.
But that is so crazy. Listen, that's the crazy part.
How?
Because you making me jump through hurdles.
But you hurdles when you just like, hey, let me find something else I like about you.
No, we can do that. That's cool.
You can't just kiss and like.
But I know, but if I find out if I find out you let this other nigga hit in a one night,
don't go down that road.
It's crazy. Or if I know that you fucking mad niggas, and then I just don't want to be the nigga that you find guy with. Don't find the Lord with me, dog. No.
What's your longest relationship?
My longest relationship?
Yeah.
I've been with my wife for 17 years.
Did you have sex with her on the first night?
No, it was fairly early though.
Okay, so how long?
I don't have one night stands. I'm not him.
How long did it take you to have sex with your wife? You didn't have sex with her on the first night.
Not long. I was back home. I said, hey, when I get back to Baltimore, I'm hitting. She laughed. When I got back to Baltimore, I hit it.
How long did it take you?
How long was the time? That's what you're saying. How long was it?
When I went at it, like so it's different.
Friends till you hit it.
Yeah.
But that's my wife. I knew her for a while. Then when I started talking to her, it took me about a week.
How long from you met her till you hit it?
Did y'all decide? Not from that. I know.
Yeah, but I knew her for about a year.
She's not asking that.
Right, and
from
then
the time that y'all decided that y'all gonna try to get to know each other. Okay, no, because I can't.
No, from the time y'all met.
Well, no, but he knew
I knew her.
Well, she could have gave him to him back then.
I didn't even try. Like I knew her from work.
No, it
and I had a girlfriend.
It has to be from the time that they started talking.
Okay.
Not working with a girlfriend. So from the time you started talking to her, like, okay, we're just talking.
Put it this way.
6 months?
I've had from the time we started talking.
That's what she's asking.
A week. Like I don't talk. Listen,
but it wasn't the first night.
What I'm about to say.
But it wasn't
what I'm
the
about to
first
say.
night.
What I'm about to say. Listen, I was broke. I wasn't taking nobody out. Nothing. Like, I'm coming over, we watching TV, and it's going to be what it's going to be. I came over one time, watched TV, came over the next time, and had condoms.
Did y'all have sex?
100%. Like, what is going on?
But you didn't do it the first night.
No, I didn't.
But it was the second night.
What? Listen, like what I said.
But
He has one night stands. I have 2 night stands.
But you known her for a long time, though. You known her for how long? You know
Right,
her?
but I've had many of 2 night stands. Like I said, he is the closer. That's his name.
Trying to put it on you.
No, but I'm telling you. But what I'm saying is this. No, what I'm saying is this. This is how I operate. I meet people. I've done this plenty of times. Met people in a group of people one night. The next night, I'm at their house going crazy. That has happened many a times.
But I'm saying.
And I respected them people and kept a relationship. I even start talking to some of them. Like, I wasn't like, yo, she let me hit on a second night. She's a whore. No, she let me hit on a second night because we was vibing and I'm me. The fuck? Like, I'm me.
Oshin.
What's up?
Oh, what's your longest relationship?
Yeah, no, it probably was about like, it was some years.
And how did you have sex with her on the first night?
The better question should be, the better question, no, I can help you out because I can go to where you want to go. Because I got to go back to my college girlfriend because I didn't have sex with her on the first night at all. It took us 2 to 3 months before we had sex. This is the thing though, but I liked her. But it goes right back to what Willie Negro was saying. I definitely was sleeping with other chicks because I have physical needs. But I liked her. The minute me and her had sex and it was good, I kind of start slowly trimming off like, nah, I'm good now. But that's just how it goes. Like, I had a chick tell me before we were talking, and I never wound up sleeping with her or nothing because it just sounded crazy to me, and I didn't know how to play the cards at the time. Can't happen again. I know exactly how to play the cards. But she was like, look here, I like you. I like to get to know you. But I definitely am sleeping with somebody else right now. I couldn't compute that thought pattern or how I need to carry it, knowing she's telling me to my face, me and you are just going to be talking and we get to go out, but I'm sleeping with somebody else. I didn't understand how to even maneuver in that space. So I just straight, nah, we good. Like that. And it took me some months to figure out, because it happened again, and I said, oh no, I know how to play this one now. And then the second time that same type of situation came about, I hit it at some point because I knew how to play the situation. But the whole thing was this. We all talk about, it's a game, who's playing. First of all, but then we'll all sit up there and say, yo, well, women say this a lot, I'm not playing games no more. So I'm looking like, damn, when did you stop? You know what I'm saying? Because I just want to know, when did you stop? Or whenever it was cool with it. But I think a lot of women overthink it. But to y'all defense, guys overthink it too. Because a guy is not, a lot of times dudes ain't mature enough to have sex with a woman on the first night. That's the part that y'all don't see. Y'all.
What you mean? Can you explain?
They're not mature.
How they not mature?
Because if a nigga thinks you a hoe because you slept with him on the first night, he ain't mature enough. He ain't mature enough to understand the situation and the vibe or nothing. He just ain't, I don't want to call him insecure, but there's a slight hint of it. Damn, she just had sex with me on the first night. I ain't really nobody special. Guys, be visual when it comes to this. Yeah. Here you go, you come out there, dude out there with the Maybach and stuff. We like, oh yeah, she gonna give it up to that kind of dude. I'm not that kind of dude. So if she has sex with me, she must do it with everybody because I'm not even that kind of dude. Whereas me, I don't care if a dude, trust me, I done had some of my best sex experiences with a total of $10.57 in my pocket. Straight up and down because I'm like, yo, I ain't have no bread at the time, but I still was like, I'm me. But That's what the guys. That's what I meant by they're not mature enough, so they
Yeah.
project
Yeah.
their feelings on you
Right.
because it's like, yo, she must be a hoe. Nah, she ain't a hoe.
Yeah.
She thought you was a vibe.
Yeah.
She thought you was gonna be able to
Yeah.
handle it, but clearly she made the mistake by sleeping with your goofy ass.
Yeah. I had like 2-3 boyfriends that I had sex with on the first day, and we were together ever since. So it's possible.
It's very possible.
But why are we taught that you supposed to make a man wait? Like, y'all heard of it, right? Like, it's not
Yes.
like,
No.
and we're taught that you gotta like make him wait and he'll respect you, but it's a myth. Because you can make him wait and wait for 6 months and he hit it and he don't like it and still dump you.
But that's the part. The only part about that what makes it a myth is the part of if you make him wait, then he'll respect you. Like, it's put out there as if that's a guarantee, and we like, that's not a guarantee. Just because he waits, that doesn't. Because like I said, it's times where a guy can just be like, you know what, I'm gonna wait. Just did it, and I already know I'm not messing with her after that. But I'm just gonna wait.
Yeah,
because
that
this is what she
chase,
said.
the chase.
Just,
Yeah.
But the reason that you taught that is because everybody is trying to escape feelings. Life is a feeling process, and people try to escape the feeling. You try to protect yourself from getting hurt. You can't protect yourself from getting hurt. Like, it's, if you make him wait, then that's a sign that he'll do anything for you. No, it ain't. It's a sign that he'll wait. That's
and
it.
I had this guy from high school. He had a crush on me. He just chased me, and I just made him wait. And then as soon as I gave it to him, and he just act like he wasn't interested anymore. You know what I'm saying?
this is the second time you brought up the term crush, and then because you know where I'm going with it. I've never messed with one of my crushes
Why?
because they're my crush. And the thing is, I don't believe.
So you're waiting.
No, I don't believe that you can deal with your crush.
What you mean? What you mean deal?
The reason why somebody's the crush is because it's always something in between that's keeping y'all apart. Whether it's another partner, whether it's distance, for whatever reason, 1,000 things. I'm just saying, I've never dealt or had sex with anybody that I had a crush on. Matter of fact, excuse me.
That's crazy.
Once. And it got to the point where it was like, how it happened, it kind of was like a little loopy situation. But I know that was the one time because I can remember at least 5 or 6 crushes, never done anything, ever. And like I see them, I'm cool with them to this day, or I'll see them online or talk, whatever. But that's just a theory of mine. I don't believe that you can really deal with your crush because it's always something in between it that allows it to only just be a crush.
So you want to keep the fantasy of this person, and you think by having sex with them it's going to ruin it?
No, I don't think. No, the thing about it, I don't think it's a fantasy. It's the fact that I don't even get past the fantasy because it's always something in between. Mind you, I can be totally wrong how I feel about that, but I just feel for me, I'm looking like that's why they're a crush because they're unattainable. For whatever reason, something that's stopping you from being able to deal with that person. We're not talking about a person you like because you get all kind of chicks you like.
If you got a crush on them, you like them, right?
Kind of. I don't know. I dealt with and had sex with a couple of my crushes.
You
so
supposed
it
to
is what it
smash
is.
your crush.
I don't know.
I never, once, and I'm a closer, but not when it comes to, because I don't think the whole thing, like this. So why, like this, you don't have a crush on everybody that you've ever liked.
It's true.
See what I'm saying? So a crush makes it something different than just the normal person that you like. That's the whole point. So it can't be, it's not the same thing. The person that you like is the people you step to. The crush, this is just, in metaphorically speaking, the butterflies in your stomach. You don't know what to say. You chopped up. And it works both ways. Mm-hmm. This is why they're a crush. Because somehow you never meet in the middle.
So you waiting for her.
It's not waiting. No, it never happens.
Oh shit, I'm surprised. Not Mr. Hit It on the one. The person you really like, you don't want. Oh my God, and this goes to what I was thinking about. That I had a debate with somebody the other day that men don't want to wife the women they are attracted to. What you think about that? The sexy, like the BBL women never get married. as much as the regular chick.
No,
I want to hear this. Hold on.
Go ahead.
The regular chick, like with like nobody, she get wife before the very voluptuous sexual woman. The woman you really like, y'all don't wife that girl. Why? Because y'all want to keep it as a fantasy?
I think a lot of that has to do with how much for the streets is this person.
That's a fact. That is a 100% fact.
You didn't know I was going to say that, but I'm just saying. The whole thing is this. You could be voluptuous and all that. Guys ain't stupid. We know you getting offered pipe every time you walk down the street. But you can see when a woman really feeds, when a woman really feeds off that attention, as opposed to the woman that's like, look here, I get it. I'm voluptuous and stuff. I look good and stuff. But that shit don't mean nothing to me because my focus is here. Mm-hmm. Now the ones that are constantly reminding you that, yo, look at me, this, that, and the third. Like I said, I've dealt with all kinds of women. I've had a chick tell me before, what? I could be balling out. I could be doing this, that, and the third. And I would just sit there looking like, are you going to eat this pizza or not? Because this is what I came over here with. Like, if you wanted lobster bowl is right there. Mm-hmm. But you right here about to get a slice of this pepperoni. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So don't give me this, what I could be doing. That particular chick, oh yeah, I had a good time with her physically and stuff. She was decent as a person. But I already capped the relationship. This ain't going too far because she needs that constant to... First off, don't be trying to give me a reminder every day like I'm the lucky one. Because I be feeling like you lucky too. You know what I'm saying? You could be out here messing with these bozos. You know what I'm saying? Type thing. So my thing be, if you're not that woman, if you're the woman that's always need vindication from somebody else, nah, we ain't taking you serious.
So you said men don't marry the woman they're attracted to.
Right.
I would venture to say a man won't marry a woman that he's not attracted to.
Well, I'm saying like the women you watching porn to, like not porn, but you know the sexy woman you see like, oh my God,
right?
Her. So you don't want a woman every man wants.
So this is where I will kind of agree with you.
Okay.
A man doesn't necessarily want to marry his fantasy.
Why?
Because it's a fantasy. It's not real.
But don't the penis should be happy?
The penis does not have to have a fantasy to be happy.
What you supposed to say, Oshin?
No, go ahead.
Why wouldn't you want to marry somebody that you sexually attracted to?
Men marry women that they're sexually attracted to.
Okay.
It's just
you
that
know what I mean, though.
I understand what you're saying, and what women get caught up in is the attention that other women get. So, what you're saying is men don't really want to marry the women that get all of the attention. That's correct. They get that attention because we want to have sex with them. Mm-hmm. That doesn't make a wife.
So why not? That makes the wife.
No. First of all, we can have sex with women.
I would never cheat. You would never cheat.
That's enough story. But what I want you to continue. But this is the part I think where the small disconnect is at. You keep saying the sexy woman. Yo, just because you look a certain way don't mean you sexy. Well, either. Like I said, yo, visually, chicks, if you're curvaceous and stuff, I'm looking like, yeah, it looks like a good time, but that don't mean particularly she's sexier than another chick that doesn't have the same body. That's why I think part of the disconnect is that. Now, as for the fantasy, and I'm not going to keep going in circles about it because I liked how y'all was talking, the fantasy is aligned with the crush. See where I'm going now? Because it's a fantasy. It hasn't happened. Same with the crush. You see what I'm saying? It's something that's keeping it apart from you. You may yearn for it, but you kind of like, but it's unattainable. It's over there.
Even
that's
if
why
it's
the fantasy
attainable,
stays there forever.
Even if it's attainable, that doesn't make a wife. It's like so many things that goes into becoming a wife.
Facts.
And And like,
Go ahead.
Tell us.
sex is in sex appeal is just one thing. That's just one thing that go. How does this woman make me feel? How does this woman make me feel as a man? Do I like to come home to her? Like, I don't care how good you look. If I don't like to come home to you, if you're annoying, I'm not marrying somebody that's annoying with a crazy body. I don't care. I'm going to have sex with you and then I'm going to leave.
You have to. You have to love, but you more importantly, you have to like the person too.
Yeah.
Because just because, that's where he was going with it, because you just said some examples. Honestly, the looks and the body, that's the 5 second test. Mm-hmm. What I mean by that is this: I can look at you and already recognize you look good, such and such. Mm-hmm. Fine, that's out the way. Mm-hmm. It's everything else. How you make me feel. First off, one of the biggest things, guys understand women love a certain amount of attention, especially if it's coming from the person that they're interested in, they're with. But for guys, we like to feel needed, not on some more, and that doesn't have to be fully with the cash. We just talking about like, hey babe, I had this issue or such and such. Oh, she came to me, she done asked me or whatever. That makes us feel good. Mm. The guy, because I'm gonna answer a few. The guy that might be a little corny with his jokes and stuff, you know the joke is kind of corny, but you laugh like you ain't ever heard it before. Mm-hmm. You know why you laugh? Because you know how that's gonna make him feel by you laughing and stuff. Mm-hmm. Because being like, oh, that's corny, I want to hear that joke. Mm-hmm. Turn that guy off, and that's when the door starts opening. Because that same joke that you called corny, and you could have just laughed and made him feel good. That's when that other chick is like, "Woo, you are hilarious, such and such." And guess what? He's feeling good about himself. You start fading. You don't even know it because he's like, "Dad, she makes me feel like this," and that's why women start looking at the new chick. She want to know where she work at, how she up. We looking like, nah, this is why the guy that's up, I'm talking about not just decently up, like up where he can take care of a woman and stuff, like for real, change her life type thing. You be like, yo, she working Family Dollar. No, she don't. She don't work there no more.
Put it this way.
Take care of her.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
So when I'm getting Oshin, y'all like women with no confidence.
No confidence.
What? Where'd you get that from?
Because if a woman know who she is and she know her worth, it's not attractive to you.
No, nobody said
that. You said
hold
that.
on, let her
You
go.
said that. You said if she know who she is, say I can get this, I can have that. That's not attractive. That's not attractive to you. You like a woman that be.
Let me get this one. I know you want to say that.
I'm so happy to have a man pick me.
No.
Yeah, let me get her out of Family Dollar.
No. I use Family Dollar, and it's no disrespect to nobody.
Family Dollar.
What I'm saying is this. This is the part. Once again, see the way I'm looking at this conversation. It's number skipping. And we're starting at ones. No, listen. Just follow the metaphor.
Okay.
Once we say 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. If I say after 9, 10, and then I didn't continue back 10, 12, it's already wrong. It'll never get back on track.
Right.
This is the part what I mean by the small little points. This is us skip count 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, and you said 10. I know why you said 10. You assume just because this woman works over there, she's a pick-me. Because this is how God's looking at it. All of this you got, all this confidence you got, why are they not snatching you up? Start asking. Women never want to ask themselves that. You got all this body.
Because
you look
confident.
beautiful. You're not getting snatched up.
Confident.
Hold up. The guys that y'all be wanting, they not picking y'all. And they up themselves. They super confident. No, dudes is not dealing with that because the difference is this. Dudes, why deal with just you? Play like this. When I can deal with all 10 of y'all. I'm gonna take you to Dubai this week. Next week I'm gonna take you to Maldives. Next week I'm gonna take you to Turks and Caicos. Y'all all beautiful. They're all shallows. I don't know what. But this chick over here, I can have a conversation with her. We can talk. She don't even care how much money I make, and that's cool because I'm gonna spend whatever I want on her too. But she ain't the one I can like. I have to do this just to get her attention.
And you're not.
That's the reality.
And you're not sexually attracted to her even.
I actually,
It's not true.
You're not
That's
sexually
not true.
attracted.
That's
You're not
not true.
sexually attracted. Well, let's just make pretend in this scenario you're not sexually attracted to her.
no guy will ever deal with a woman he's not sexually
You
attracted.
is
100%.
crazy.
Come on,
100%.
They will never do
You
that.
is crazy. She got money.
So-
Money.
So hold on,
Money.
So she got the money. Why
She
she
got
not
a good
confident?
job.
She got all this. So put it this. So you mean to tell me?
You want to fuck with an ugly? You want to fuck with an ugly rich woman?
Hold up.
Yeah.
Hold up.
No.
No. Ugly rich woman.
Would you fuck with a woman that you're not attracted to, but she got a great ass fucking job?
No.
No.
She a lawyer.
Hold up. First of all, I have money. Why do I need that?
Oh God, y'all.
No. I didn't say I'm rich.
No, it's cool.
No, this is real.
hold up. You get
This
to
is
say
real.
that. You get to say that because hold up. No,
I'm serious.
because if he can simply tell you when he was broke,
Okay.
Right.
I'm just saying he ain't rich, but he's definitely up.
Yeah, I have money.
Yeah.
Like, why would I need that? First of all, let's get the looks out the way. Looks are first, right? That's number one.
Yep.
For me to even mess with you, I have to be attracted to you.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? So now that's out the way. You can be voluptuous, all that. You can have the best sex in the world, but soon as I bust that nut, I'm not thinking about that shit no more. You see what I'm saying? That's out the window.
Even if it was good.
Yeah,
it
so
was great.
I need you to come back tomorrow night, and we'll run it back.
Right.
But what? That's what I need you around for. That's it. But how do you make me feel as a man? What do you do for me that's gonna make me want to do something for you?
Yep.
Like the little things. If am I gonna come home from work and then you have my favorite sweatsuit laid out for me because you understand? What are you gonna do for me? Am I gonna come home to a clean house in a cooked meal? What are you gonna do for me that make me feel good and appreciate it? Because that when I feel that way, then I want to go out and do whatever I want to do for you, whatever I can, anything that I can. That has nothing to do with a big butt or some big boobs. That was the initial attraction. How you keep a man is making him feel good, and in turn, he'll give you the world.
Spin the globe
Hold on,
behind you while you at it.
You see what I'm saying? Come on, stop playing.
Oh my God. So you trying to tell me, we ain't talking about the way the girl look now. We talking about how much money she got.
No, we talking about how she makes some.
So-
Okay, but you telling me you wouldn't deal with a woman that got money. Then that's the only reason why you like it, because she bought you a car, she bought you the tennis you want.
Let me on that.
I'm not a woman. That's things that women like. That's what women like.
Men like that shit.
Broke men like that shit.
No, men with money today like women that has their own money because they feel they want somebody to have money.
Where are you getting this from?
Yeah.
Men.
Who?
No, y'all only
Not-
talking.
no.
Are y'all only talking to each other?
No. What I'm saying is this. I'm not going to shut you down with saying you don't speak to that. But let me tell you one thing, and I got to drop this jewel real quick. Every male ain't a man. That's for one. That's for one. Number two, I've dealt with women. First off, every woman I've ever really dealt with, they've all made more money than me.
Okay.
All of them. That shit ain't moved me at all. It was cool. It's cool. But it didn't move me. I've dealt with this one chick. I used to call her Gina from Martin because she was a marketer. Or whatever. She was up. And I'm not talking about up now. We talking about up in her 20s. She was up. Like, her house was so nice that I had to, like, compose myself when I walked in. Because I was like, this is some nice shit. She had like a corridor in her house. You know how big your house gotta be to have a damn corridor? She had a corridor. She was like 26 years old. The sex was good. We had a good time. I liked her. But I was like, I'm good. It had nothing to do with, but I'm not going to say the downside, but it was kind of like, I felt that I was entertainment to her. That's how I felt. And I don't think she meant anything by that, but it was like, she didn't bring anything to the table for me on the nurturing side of me.
Emotional.
Because it was kind of like, I already know I could command the conversation, and I'm cool with that. But if it's always feeling like I'm the only one talking, I'm the only one that's expounding on his day, on how it happened, and things like that, now it's like, I'm just entertainment for you. I'm just talk. What happens when I just want to be like, sit back and quote unquote be entertained? laugh at something you talking about. That's what it was. And we didn't have like, it wasn't like no bad split or nothing. It just kind of was like, and she lived a little distance, so that made it easier for to be like, oh, I ain't ready, I can't get there, I ain't doing this, that, and the third. But I say all that to say, dudes, I can honestly say I've never used no chick for money. And that's just me. And like that's why I laugh when you said we talking to each other, because there's dudes out here that be on that sleaze bucket shit. I know them. Yeah, I know dudes that be that. So that's why I didn't shut that down, because there was truth to what you were saying. But I'm saying real men that's on that like that don't want to be like this. You helping me out with something, that's great. But to be dependent on you, I don't even know how that feels. Yeah. I don't even want to know how that feels.
It's not even the natural order of things.
Facts.
Like men ain't supposed. Like the natural order of things are men are supposed to have security for women, and that's financially, physically, and that's the natural order of things. I'm not saying it has to be like that, but that's the natural order of things. So why do you think men are looking for that type of security from women when that's not even the natural order of things? That's what women are looking for from men.
Men look for a wife as a business deal. You know, like,
that's
okay.
True.
Maybe a business partner.
A business partner, a business deal. You know, we're going to make money together. We're going to buy houses together. We're going to have, it's a business deal. Most marriages are. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah, but I understand, but
that's girls' trip. That's
right,
was,
it is.
In girls'
You're right.
trip. That was
but a guy who has some money is not necessarily looking for that. A guy who has some money is looking for a woman who's going to make him feel, because he can take care of her.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? He can take care of her. So you know, now if you in that mid-tier class, you don't want nobody that's completely broke, because you in this economy you might need somebody with a little bit of bread. You see what I'm saying? But if you what?
Okay.
That's not a need of yours.
Let's reverse it then. Right. Could you marry a woman that's broke and you loved her, but she have no admiration to being anything?
Ambition.
No ambition, right.
Okay. How much am I up?
But she attracted to you? Yeah, you up. She attracted to you? You're attracted to her. Sex is good. Everything. But she's broke. Let me ask you
this question. Let me follow a question with you. First of all, because yes. And how many I'm serious.
You're just so perfect.
No, but how many rich people have stay-at-home wives?
I know, right?
A lot. So like rich people like marry people that are broke.
The key,
but me, if you just said if I'm up, I'm up, yes. First of all, if I hit a lick, my wife can quit. She don't gotta work. Like if that's what I'm working on right now. I'm trying to hit so she can just not have to work. And my daughter almost out the house. She can literally stay at home and do nothing if she want to. You see what I'm saying? Like
I think I hear what you're saying with that, but the little caveat for that is she just said no ambition. That's an issue to me, and this is why it's an issue for me, because my thing is this: when you hear broke, that can mean just her financially she not up, just that done. But if I'm up, I'm not talking about decently up. We talking about up, like
no, I'm talking about regular, like how y'all is now.
Oh, no, you going that?
I ain't talking about rich. I'm talking about how y'all at the regular, how men are right now.
Well, no, but you're going to have to make somebody rich, because that's the only way that's really...
No, I'm talking about, because I said some men marry for money, but I'm saying, like, right now, where y'all at now, can you marry somebody with no ambition? But you love everything about it.
No, but I don't even think I get to that point without no ambition. See, ambition ain't nothing but a fancy word for trying. That's for one. Number, the whole thing, the reason why I think I'm being stuck on ambition is because it's a difference between not doing something because the opportunity might not have arose or whatever, something stopping it from being that. But that's what I hear when it comes to that. Now, granted, if she's got things she wants to do, because like you said, a lot of those stay-home wives and stuff, they got little hobbies and things that they like to do, right? Because
it's there. Work from home.
It's there. They can work at home, and the mindset is, well, I'm not doing this because a mortgage got to be paid and stuff like that.
Right.
All that's taken care of. That's why I got a problem with the word ambition for that.
Right.
Now, outside of her not having the finances I have, but it's things she would like to do, and of course she's still taking care of the house to make it a home. Yeah, I could rock with that. But if she's just on some old, even though it's a TV show, or Peggy Bundy, I just want to spend this, that, and the third. No, we're not doing that. Okay. You know what I'm saying? You got to bring something, and the something isn't the money. It's not, put like this. I got a different view on 50-50. 50-50 isn't a split number. It's what I'm choosing to take on. So if my 50% is the mortgage, the bills, and stuff like that, that's my 50%. It doesn't mean it's over your 50% because you're raising the kids. Well, you're nurturing the kids. You're doing all stuff like that. That's super important too. So I'm not going to compare. Mine is not better than yours because I'm actually paying money.
Right.
But your 50% is definitely needed because I'm not doing it.
Right.
And I need you to do it.
Facts.
Just like you need me to do my 50%. You see what I'm saying? Because people get 50%. We talk about it all the time. They think, well, shit. Because if it's just a number thing and I want the clothes on this too, what you call it? You know why I say it like that? Is because you think about your parents. My mother's gone now, or whatever.
Sorry to hear that.
So what you call it? Thank you. So my thing is this. I could never pay her back. Now, people that have went to the NFL, NBA's, professional athletes, you can pay your mother back the money she gave you because they made millions.
Wow.
But quiet as kept, can you really ever repay your parents? You can't. You can't repay them. But you know why? You can't repay, oh, I want these new shoes, da-da-da-da-da. Mother didn't make enough, so she had to do a couple of more hours overtime. She did that for 4 weeks just so you can get those shoes. You can't pay that back.
Yeah.
You can't pay it just back. It's impossible.
Yeah.
That's why that line that Pac said, there's no way I could pay you back, but the plan is to show you that I understand you are appreciated. One of the toughest lines ever in hip-hop to me. Because it's the truest thing.
Right.
Come on, you don't think these rich NBA, NFL sports dudes, they can go to their parents and literally say, you've never given me $10 million.
Right.
I can give you that, but I can't pay you back. Yo, I had 7 games in a row. You stopped going to work for 2 days. You took off PTO because you had to drive me to this camp across town or in another state. You can't pay that back. And I think if we get to relationships where it's like that, where both parties are appreciated for what they did as opposed to being like, look what I do. We don't need to be in a relationship with a scorecard. Right. We don't need to be in a relationship with a scorecard. We just need to be like, yo, I appreciate what my wife or whatever my husband does for me, and they appreciate it, and that's when the relationship would be that. This is Oshin's view. You know what I'm saying? So I like to thank the lovely Miss Lita. Willie Negro is back in the building.
Yes, sir.
She will definitely be back again. Trust me. And we're going to get up out of here. Peace.
Peace.